Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you all here. And, I need to do this on my phone. You do that? My son's here, so I hand over some of the responsibility to him. But anyway, it's good to see you. And it's still pretty warm here, but I think we're actually under 100 degrees, just for a couple of days anyway. Anyway, let's talk about what's going on this week. It's still pretty warm here, but I think I'm getting a little feedback here. Anyway, okay, so we do have Psychic Squad on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8 p.m. Phoenix time. And if you're interested, it's a lot of fun. We have a great group. We have about 15, 20 people, and they're just awesome. They're very supportive. They're very helpful. And every week, Dawn has an incredibly new exercise for us to practice. But you get to kind of enhance your psychic skills, and you get to work on them and with like-minded people that are open and great. So if you're interested, Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8 p.m. Phoenix time, and just contact Dawn at advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And huh, just just put okay. I put save video. Okay. And then every day this during the week, we have all these awesome people giving readings. I give readings on Saturdays, and then there's some really super people all week long. We have Julie, we have Dawn, we have Angie, we have Bonnie, we have Shauna. I mean, we have Sarah, and it's just everybody is there to help you and give you some good advice, and it's just awesome. Anyway, I had my mediumship class last Thursday, and it was kind of neat because one of the easiest ways to develop your psychic abilities and your intuitiveness, and even get into the mediumship, is doing psychometry. And on Thursday, I said, everybody, let's do psychometry. We haven't done that in a while. I try to change it up like every week so we don't do the same stuff, except, the end of the hour, we break into pairs and we do readings for each other, and that's really cool. But anyway, one of the easiest ways to really develop your psychic abilities and to really learn a little mediumship is through psychometry. Psychometry is holding an object in your hand, and you hold it and you get impressions from it, because everything is energy. So anything you pick up, anything around you has some kind of energy, whether it's this table, whether it's the room, whether it's whatever. Everything is energy. So when you hold an object in your hands, you can kind of focus on it and see what kind of energy you pick up, and then you can find out more about the owner of that object. And it's really cool. And I explain a lot of that in my book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. There's all kinds of modalities here, whatever you want to learn to develop. And psychometry is one of them. If you want to learn the tarot cards. So, like I said, it took me 40 something years to write this. And it just has all kinds of information in it. And so that is a good one for your library. And Dawn's book, The Power Within, is a good one in your library too, because this is all about about making affirmations and bringing a little magic in your life. And right now, Dawn and I are working on another book about mediumship. And hopefully that's going to be out before Christmas. And I'm kind of excited about it. It's a lot of work writing a book. But anyway, he's a good partner, and he's got a lot of information to share too. So it's a good thing. So going back to, okay, the books are out there on Amazon. If you want a private reading, you can contact me, sgrayson2 at msn.com. Some people contact me on Messenger, but you'll get a hold of me either way. And if you're on Facebook, please just like and comment. You can let me know what's going on or if I've helped you at all. But if you're on YouTube, there's a little button there that says subscribe. And if you hit that and subscribe, it really helps me out. It helps validate what I do, and, makes me realize it's important and I'm helping you guys. But remember, I will never scam you. I will never reach out to you directly and say, hey, I've got a message for you. That is not me. I would not do that. If you want a reading, you want information, you can contact me on Saturdays with a question, or you can contact me online on my um, email or whatever. But I will never reach out to you and scam you. That will never happen. But remember, there's all kinds of help out there. YouTube has great podcasts with Karen Bonifilio at Inner Realms and Outer Journey. She's got new people talking all week long, and it's just great. Alice Trevorrow, Sparkle of Light, Spiritual Chat Show, Jennifer Rose Medium. There's so many wonderful people out there that are willing to help you grow and help you learn. So, I bet you're ready for a reading. You guys are ready. Okay, let me shuffle these cards. I've already talked to my angels and my guides and my loved ones on the other side, and I said, help me give these beautiful people some good, truthful answers, something that will help them, okay? And so that's what I care about. All right, so let's spread them out. The 78 cards in the tarot deck, and they're very interesting because you have 50, yeah, okay, I can't even think. You have so many major arcana and so many minor, and they all tell a little story about you, and they're all there to help you. Okay, so Barbara, you're first, and you wanted to know something about the solar eclipse and how this is going to affect you, and at least what to expect, what's going to happen, with your life in the next couple of months, and so that's what I'm going to pull about. So Barbara, here goes. Here goes. I'm going to pull these four because these four are calling out to me. All right. Don't worry so much about money. It's going to be okay. You kind of hit a plateau right now, but just live your life. This is all about loving who you are and loving your life and trying not to worry about every little thing. You have the High Priestess card, so this is saying you're very intuitive. You're very gifted. You help so many people with your readings every week. And don't worry, Barbara. It's going to be okay. Choices to make, and keep working with your inner guidance, your intuitiveness, because you're right on. Okay, dear? Thank you, Barbara. Don't worry. In other words, don't worry about everything. It might be a little tight with money for a little bit, but it comes and it goes, and it'll be okay. All right. Karen, let's see what's going on with Karen today. Karen has different people on all the time on YouTube, and she's pretty neat. She has a lot of interesting people, and she's interesting too. Okay. Karen, okay. Don't find yourself thinking about the past too much. The past is gone. The past is history, and they're saying you're very busy with work, and you are going to be bringing in some money. You're going to have something going on in a few months, like an aha moment. Like all of a sudden, you're going to feel like, wow, I just feel like I just kind of jumped to the next level, and it's really cool. And the money coming in is good, but the only thing holding you back is if you spend too much time thinking about the past. So you don't want to do that. You want to appreciate everything that's going on in your life now. And looks really good. I think you're going to be fine. Thank you, Karen. Okay, Brandy wants to know about her financial picture. Okay, Brandy. Let's see. Brandy. Financially, let's see what's going on. They're not talking too much about your financial picture, but they are talking about a lot of other things, like something in your life coming to an end, and whatever it is, there may be somebody that you're kind of wrapping things up with from the past too. Maybe there's a woman that you need to work some things out. the financial isn't a big problem, but they're saying you need to spend a little more time lightening up and having a little good time, enjoying your life, because there's some good news coming your way. But in the meantime, enjoy all the things happening right now in your life. Have a sense of peace, and but the good news is coming in the spring, and I feel like it's going to give you a little bit of a lift. So don't worry about the money and everything. Try not to worry about anything. Enjoy your life. Enjoy each moment. Each moment is precious. Okay? Thank you so much. Now I lost my place. Okay. We have Maurice from Boston, my hometown. All right. All right. You know, whenever I think of the spring, I think of Boston Gardens, Boston Common, because I used to love to walk through there not in the spring, in the fall, like when everything starts to cool off just a little bit, but it's not cold, because sometimes in October you can get some snowstorms at the end of the month. So you just never know. But I love the fall season, and you just feel so alive, everything feels like a breath of fresh air. And, Boston, if you want to go to Boston, go in September. September's the best month. Doesn't rain too much, and it's so beautiful. There's so many things to do there. But anyway, Maurice, let me focus on you and see what's going on with you. So let me pull some cards. Okay. Okay, here we go. You're not getting enough rest, Maurice. I think you're very good at work. People look at you at work and they have a lot of respect for you. They see you as a professional person. But sometimes you're holding yourself back too much. Get out there and enjoy your life. Live it. Especially now, the weather's so beautiful back there. And there's a new feeling of love coming into your life, and it could be the love for yourself. It could be love for other people, for family, for your work. But don't hold yourself back. Don't let anything keep you from being that free spirit that you are. And get some rest. I would say for the next 4 months, you're probably going to be a little bit worn out. So don't overdo it. And then after 4 months, I think you're going to have a reprieve, and you're going to feel like, you've got your energy back, and you're going to feel great. But just kind of chill a little bit. Kind of let everybody else run the show. Just kind of sit back and enjoy who you are. Okay? Thank you, Maurice. I hope that helped you, and I hope you're having a great weekend. And I really miss Boston this time of year. It's beautiful. Okay, Lori. Is there any question for Lori? No? Okay. Lori. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? You're getting your strength back, Lori. You're starting to feel a little better. And as we get into the fall months, fall officially starts like September 22nd. Right after that, you're going to feel like you feel a little better than you have felt in a long time. And you've got some decisions to make in the spring. But the big thing is your health is really improving. And I see that, believe it or not, in this lifetime, as time goes by, you're gonna have more and more money, Lori. So don't despair. These are four beautiful cards, but stay focused on you and getting healthy and getting strong, because it's gonna happen. And then you will have some good news in the spring, and you're gonna end up being very wealthy in this lifetime. So don't ask me how that's going to happen. Maybe you're going to win the lottery or something. Who knows? But it all looks pretty good, Lori. Thank you so much. Okay. September. Let's see. Crystal wants to know what's going on in September for her. Okay. Let's see, Crystal. Crystal. What's happening for you in September? Okay. September, you too maybe you've had a few months where you just haven't really felt up to par. And try not to be negative. Try not to worry, and because the more you worry, you're putting out that negative feeling, and that's what you're attracting. So I want you to think positively. And this is really saying, Lori, that you need to start Is it Lori? No. What's her name? Crystal. This is saying, Crystal, that you need to focus on you and your health and nurturing you and putting your needs first for change. As you start doing that and you put your needs first, you're going to be amazed at how everything is going to fall into place. In other words, you're going to have more money, you're going to have better health, but it's all because you need to focus on you. And that's what this year and this next year is going to be about. It's all about you and going within. Everybody, this is all about you and finding yourself and remembering who you are, the important person that you are, and the beauty that you have within you. And looks really good. Just don't let fear and negativity stand in your way from enjoying your life and taking good care of yourself. Okay, let's see. Joe Megan. Okay. Did you get these? Joe Megan. Okay, Joe Megan. Let's see here. Okay. Joe Megan. It's saying stay focused. Stay focused. Right now, if you stay focused and you look at everything around you carefully, you're going to have some really good news. They're telling me, Joe Megan, that you're a very creative person. And that's really where you should be focusing on your creativity. And with your creativity, it's like you can have a lot of wishes fulfilled. So this is very, very important. Stay focused. Stay focused on what you want and what your dreams and your goals are, and you'll be able to reach them. You're going to have a point in spring where you're going to be standing there and say, okay, this is what I've accomplished. This is all my, successes and everything. And now I need to really see where this is going. And you may make some different choices, but you will have some wishes fulfilled. To stay focused on you and what you want. Okay? Thank you so much, Joe Megan. Good luck. Chris Hall. Okay, Chris. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Chris Hall. I got these three. Okay. Okay. You're letting too many people try to tell you what to do, or taking your time, taking your energy, and you're holding on to everything you have, and you're afraid people are going to take. And if you have that fear out there, if you're afraid of what people are going to do or take advantage of you, they will, because putting that fear out there, you're going to manifest that. But in about 6 months' time, you're going to see some things happening which are going to be very important. And I feel like there's some money coming your way. I know you're really worried about money. You're holding on to everything you have. That's not the way money works. Money's energy, just like everything else. So if you hold on too tightly, you can't release it to let it keep coming back to you. So believe that you have the ability to manifest what you want. In about 6 months' time, as you start believing that and trusting yourself and knowing that you deserve all these things, they'll start coming to you, okay? Particularly money. But don't let other people tell you what to do. Don't let other people try to run your life. And don't let other people take advantage of you. This is really important, Chris. And believe in yourself, and it's all good. Okay, Chris, thank you so much. All right, Brolick. It's good to see some of you people every week. I don't know if I help you with a different reading every week because some of the stuff is just still the same for you. Some things change very rapidly, and other things take a long time to change. But anyway, Brolick, let's see what I can tell you. Let's see. Brolick. I'm going to pull these four here. Wow. You're working very, very hard, and it's saying that you're gonna have some new opportunities coming your way. Like maybe you're gonna be in an apprenticeship type program or offer for another job, but it's gonna lead to a lot of victory and a lot of extra money this new year. So it's saying just, stay focused on your work and do the best you can always. And you're a good friend. People like you, they trust you. But remember, make sure you're getting that back, okay? That people are being good to you. So it's not always a one-way street. It has to be two ways. Let go of the past, and there's some emotional drama that you've been dealing with, and you need to walk away from it. You need to move ahead, and you need to see that victory that's coming up. It's really cool. And I feel like by the end of winter next year, you're going to have some little extra money that you need to do something nice for yourself. Okay? Thank you so much, and I hope that helped you. And I lost my place again. my my poor son's working as fast as he can, getting everybody's name up there. Okay, Gary for Grace. When will I receive my checks? And I'm waiting for. That's a good question. Sometimes I can't, I can probably say an approximate time, but sometimes it might be off a little bit. So, because I've had people say, everything you said to me, it came true, but you're like 3 or 4 months off. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to pull some cards for you and see when you're going to get your checks that you're expecting. Ooh. There's a little bit of interference here. And, there's some people involved in these checks coming to you. Isn't this weird? Okay. But you are coming into a lucky time, so I'm saying that I do feel like it's going to pass and I feel like 5 months time, you're going to have your money and some of these burdens are going to be lifted. And so it's very important that you connect to the other side and you trust them and talk to them and appreciate them and thank them, because you will be in a lucky period coming up. But there's some things that you're hanging on to and hold and think that, if you just focus on this and you just put a lot of energy in there and you keep working with it, it's gonna all turn out good. And it's saying, you know what, let go, let go. Sometimes we have to let go, and we just have to trust that the universe has our back, that the universe knows what's really best for us. And when you do that, you're eliminating a lot of that conflict, with people and with the situations. So a lot of burdens will be lifted, but please connect with the other side, because they're going to help you. And you will receive your checks, but I still feel like it's going to be like 5 months down the road. So don't despair. There's nothing you can do to change the outcome. Okay, it's going to work the way it's supposed to, and just hang in there. Okay, I hope that helped you. I thank you. Vladimir, what's coming up the following month? Okay, so we kind of know September. We're already into September, so you want to know about the following month. So that would be October. Okay. Wow. Okay, there's some money coming your way, but there's also some traveling. It's saying that you need to take this trip, because when you come back, your life is not going to be the same. You're going to see things in different eyes, um, in your eyes, but everything's going to look a little different, because there's some changes coming up that you need to let happen, because things cannot things cannot continue the way they are going. There is there's like this explosion, this big change that's coming about you. And as a result, when everything falls apart and the dust settles, you'll be surprised. Even though you're going to fear it, you're going to worry about it, and there's nothing you can do. This is an intervention from the other side, and this is going to happen. But as a result, it's going to be like a blessing. You're going to look at it later and say, wow, that was so much work and it was such an upset, but I'm glad it happened, because this is a blessing in disguise. And as a result, also, you will be receiving some money in compensation. Okay, so let happen what's going to happen. Just know that you cannot control it. It is what it is. Okay. Thank you, Vladimir. I hope that helped you. And then we have Brandon. Hi, Brandon. Okay, Brandon, let's see what I got for you. Okay, I'm going to pull these 5. Wow, these are very important cards. First of all, it's talking about a big move. I don't know if this is a move. So let me explain this. There's some things that you have not understood that you're going to see very clearly. You're going to have a better understanding of what's going on in your life. And as a result, you're going to make some really good decisions. One may involve a move, a travel, a trip, a big change. But you know what? This is so cool, Brandon. You're going to be happier than you have ever been in your life. Just trust that the universe has your back, that something wonderful is happening, and the choices you make are going to be the right ones, because you're going to see things clearly and you're going to weigh things very carefully, and you will be happier than ever before. Okay, so let the things happen the way they're supposed to, because you will benefit in the end. Okay, thank you, Brandon. Okay, Sonali. Okay, Sonali, let's see what's going on with you. Okay. Wow. I know you're a little worried about money. I mean, not a little worried, very worried. Okay, you worry too much anyway. And you need to set some boundaries with people. But I see you also celebrating this new year, particularly around summertime. Around June, you're going to be really celebrating. And the reason you're going to be celebrating is because what's going on right now, instead of worrying so much, I want you to pay attention to your dreams and pay attention to what's going on in your life. The dreams are going to be very significant. They're going to come through and they're going to give you some awareness and some understanding of the decisions you have to make. And this is all about setting boundaries and stop worrying so much and just trust your inner guidance. And then I feel like this next summer, you're going to be celebrating big time. Okay. Maybe there's a big celebration coming up. Okay. Thank you so much. And I hope that helped you. Okay. That was Sonali, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Study helper. This is all about your career. Okay. Study helper and your career. I'm going to pull these right in the middle. Okay. Right now is not a good time for you to make a decision of any kind right now. Don't do anything. Just lay low for 3 months. So that means October, November, December. Don't make any big decision until December, because you don't have all the facts yet. You don't have an understanding of what's really, truly going on, because there's a new chapter coming in your life. But it also is talking about love. In other words, this new chapter coming in, this new feeling of love and everything. These things are going to happen. They're going to happen so fast. There's opportunities coming your way. You're not going to know what hits you. All of a sudden, you're just going to feel like these opportunities, I have to just go and run with them. And when these opportunities present themselves, take them, because they're not going to come again. All right. They're not going to come again for a long, long time. So opportunities coming that you will just love, and a new chapter in your life. It's going to be pretty cool. So don't be surprised, and don't make any decisions for 3 months, and you will be amazed at how your life is going to unfold. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to spread them out again. We go through 78 cards rather quickly. Okay, that was Study Helper. Okay. Remember, if I am helping you and you are on YouTube, please, 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 please hit the subscribe button. Let them know that I am making a difference, and my time is worth all the effort and everything, and it will make a difference to me, and it makes a difference online and all that stuff. So I'm doing the best I can. So is Jimmy Johnson the next? Mm-hmm. Okay. You want to know about your finances? All right, Jimmy Johnson. Okay, let's check it out. Finances. Okay. Well, right now things are really tight, and I know you're wearing yourself sick about it. And you have to hang in there. This is the big clue here. Hang in there. Things are going to change, and by late spring next year, the opportunities that present themselves are going to make a big difference in your financial picture. And also, before you go to bed, talk to your angels, talk to your guides, talk to your loved ones, say, okay, maybe I could use a little help here in some of the financial stuff, and maybe making some good decisions and all that. Instead of worrying about it, just ask for help. Ask your angels, your guides, your loved ones, whoever it is you want to talk to. You lay in your bed, light a little tea light candle, put it in a safe dish, and just lay there and keep thinking of your questions, and you will be amazed the dreams that you have, the awakening you have. And there's a lot of help on the other side, but you have to trust it. You have to ask for it. Okay, ask for it, and believe that it's coming. Worrying doesn't do any good. Sometimes we have to just turn our worries over to God, turn our worries over to our angels, whatever, and trust that there's an answer, that there is help on the other side, because a lot of information is going to come through your dreams, and you just have to trust it and believe it and watch it happen. Okay? Thank you. All right. So that was for Jimmy. Okay, Nettie. Let's see if I can pick some cards for you today. Okay. Nettie, Nettie, Nettie. I got 4 cards for you right here. Ah, okay. Nettie, it is time for you to have a little fun, girl. Get out there and enjoy yourself. Kick up your heels. Go dancing. Go to a concert. Go to a play. Go to the movies. Go have fun. Go sit on the grass. Watch the little birds and the bees and everything. There's so much to enjoy. There's so much to partake in. They're telling you haven't had fun, and it's time to have fun, and the fun is going to give you peace of mind. You have a new chapter in your life too, where it's going to involve money coming your way and peace of mind. So, but the trick is, the clue is to have a little fun, and that will get everything rolling your way. Okay, Nettie? Thank you. Okay. Sandra Ward. Okay. Sandra. I feel like I need to pick over here. Okay. I never know where they're going to push me to pick these cards, because they do. They usually push me in one direction or another. Okay. Sandra, get some rest. Get some rest. You may be going to bed. You may be feeling like you have enough sleep, but it's not good, restful sleep. So take care of yourself, and you're going to feel that way for the next 4 months. After that, I feel like your health is going to be replenished, but there's love coming into your life. There's money. There's big decisions to make come spring. Big decisions, okay? But in the meantime, prepare yourself for these decision making in the spring by getting some rest now. The next 4 months, just kind of chill. Just kind of enjoy your rest. You may put some music on or light a little candle or something. Put yourself in a peaceful state. Really prepare yourself for what's to come, because there's love and money coming, but you're going to make some big decisions in the spring, and you need to get your rest now. All right. Thank you, Sandra. I hope that helped you. Take care. Jean. When can I walk without assistance? Okay. I'm glad you're not giving up hope. Let's look at this. Okay. I'm going to feel like I need to pull some cards over here. Somebody knocking on the door. Bill doesn't hear. Okay. Let's see what it. Okay. This is Jean. You know what, Jean? Don't give up hope. You have the wish fulfillment card. So I feel like this is going to happen, but I don't feel like it's going to happen much before spring. I feel like by the time spring rolls around, you're going to start feeling better. And there may be some money coming your way, but the wish fulfillment, it says don't give up hope because you're asking if you can walk without assistance. And I believe it's going to happen. It could happen as soon as spring, but the wish fulfillment card is here. So it will happen. Thank you. Okay. Red. Hi, Red. Will my claim be approved? Will my claim be approved? Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, if your claim is pertaining to money, I would say yes. This is a big money card. There's a sense of victory here. And I feel like this claim involves one other person. So, okay. Or it could involve two people. I don't know. But there's money coming your way and there's victory. So I would say yes, it will be approved. Okay, Red? Thank you. Digi. Okay, Digi. Okay. Vidge wants a general reading. Okay, we're playing with the computer here. Thank goodness I have my son, because when it comes to this technical stuff, I am really lost. Okay. Vidge, general reading. Okay, I'm going to pull these four here. Hey, you're going to be doing some traveling pretty soon? I'd go on this trip because this trip will bring you a lot of happiness and you're going to feel like celebrating your life, Vidge. So do a little traveling and enjoy it. Maybe go off the beaten road, what is it? Off the beaten path. And you'll be surprised at how much enjoyment you're going to have. But do a little traveling and celebrate your life. Thank you, Vidji. I hope that helped you. Melrose Love, will my health improve? Well, try to be optimistic and see your health improving. Visualize yourself being in good health. Okay. My health improve. Okay. You're having to make a lot of choices in regards to your health because it's saying that there's something you're going to do that you haven't been doing, something totally different. Maybe the way you've been living or the way you've been eating or your nutrition or your exercise or something. There's something totally different that you're going to start. This is like starting all over again. Okay, like this is like I'm going to have a new body, so I'm going to start all over again, make new decisions and do new things. And so this is all about you making choices regarding your health. And the choice is all about making the necessary making the necessary changes that will bring about this good health. And so, let's talk about this for a minute, Melrose Love. Think about your body. You know your body better than anybody. No, you go to a doctor, and a lot of times they prescribe medicine. And you know what? Maybe good medicine for one person, maybe not be good for another person. Everybody's body is just a little bit different. So I want you to have an understanding and make good decisions so that it's about you. Don't listen to other people say, oh, I have the same problem, and this is what I do, blah, blah, blah. You need to think for yourself. And you need to be willing to make the changes. And I guarantee you, as you make the changes and choose the right things for you, it will improve your health. What I usually do is I will say, okay, is this good for me? And I will stand with my feet a little bit apart, and I'll stand straight, and I will hold that particular thing, and I will hold it up to my heart, my chest, and I'll close my eyes and I will say, is this good for me? And if I move forward, if my body tends to move forward, then I know, yes, it's very good for me. If it moves backwards, it's not good. So start listening to your body. Start paying attention to how things feel for you. All right. This is about you. It's not about everybody else. Okay, Melrose Love, I hope that helped you. But I feel like with the choices that you will make and the changes, it's going to be a change. It's going to be a big change. And the changes you make will improve your health. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay. Micaiah, message from your ancestors. Okay, let's see what your ancestors have to tell you today. Okay. Your ancestors are telling you take some time and think things out a little bit. And don't make the same decisions or mistakes you've made in the past. And don't dwell in the past and don't think about how you've done things in the past, because they're saying that you need to make decisions and you need to do things out of love for yourself. And it's really important that we still have a few months left in the year. Make some plans, set some goals, some things you would like to achieve, and do it out of love because you love yourself enough, Micaiah, that it will make all the difference. Okay? Thank you so much. Take care. Micaiah. Okay, now we have Elivon Grace. Good to see you, dear. Okay, let's see what I can tell you. These are the four I'm going to pick. Okay, this is very interesting because when I see the Empress is all about our physical life, taking care of our body, listening to what we need and what feels right for us and everything. And so that's the physical world. But then we have the High Priestess, and it's talk about dealing with the spiritual world. So, we are a physical being, but we're also a spiritual being. And we have to balance both of those. And that's saying that's what's important, is to love yourself enough, Elivon. Love yourself enough to put your life in balance so that you are working with the physical world as well as your spiritual world. You are going to have the opportunity to learn some new skills, and maybe take a workshop, or maybe something's going to be offered to you in the work arena. But it's saying the main thing, the whole purpose of this statement to you is saying work with both your physical being and your spiritual being equally, and love who you are. Love who you are. See love all around you, and everything is going to work out. Okay? Thank you, Olivon. Have a good one. Okay, my friend Pommy. Hi, Pommy. So good to see you. Next year, we're going to take a trip and we're going to be leaving from San Francisco. Isn't that cool? I'll have to plan a few extra days to come see you. All right. Pommy, let's see what you need to know. All right. I'm going to pull these four here. Okay. So right now, maybe you're having a little bit of disappointment. Things have been a little bit like it feels like an uphill battle. But you know what? You're going to have everything in this lifetime that you really, truly want, and it's going to come to you. I know you're working so hard for everything, and a lot of people making demands around you. Your family, maybe friends, and you're working very hard, but stay focused. You're going to get past this period, and things are going to improve, but they're only going to improve because you're going to stay focused about it and you're going to believe, okay? But you will have what you want, all right? So you're going to get over this rough period, this little bumpy road that you're on, and things will get a lot easier. But don't let people take advantage of you either. Don't let people be taking your time and energy. You need to start thinking more about yourself and loving who you are. Okay, Pommy? Thank you. Love you. Take care. Eva, how are you? So good to see you, and I hope everything's going well in Sweden. Let's see here. I'm going to post 4 cards for you, Eva. I love seeing the pictures of your little puppy on Facebook all the time. Okay, so friendship is important to you. You are a good friend, but make sure that you are being reciprocated, that you're receiving that friendship the same way as you do for others. Make sure they're willing to do for you too. You are going to be very wealthy in this lifetime. It's just a matter of time. And in about 6 months' time, you're going to see some things happening which are going to bring you joy. There's some things changing, and you have the ability with your mind to manifest what you want in this life. So do it and realize that the world is an oyster for you. Okay. So thank you, Eva, for showing up. Take care. Okay. Maxima. Okay, Maxima. Okay. Let's see here. Wow. So you probably had it looks like you've been going through a period where everything is kind of like at a standstill. It feels like everything's moving rather slowly. Don't get frustrated. You're very good at your work. Stay focused on you, doing what you love, and also trust that you're going to start feeling a lot better. All right. Give yourself a little time. Stay focused on you. And just because right now things have been kind of at a standstill and kind of dragging along, it's going to change. Okay. It will change. And I feel like it's going to change as we get well into the fall. So look for some changes right around October. Okay. For the better. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see. Who do we have? Mino, what's coming up with my job in the upcoming month? Okay, let's see about your job. I don't know why you worry so much. Don't worry so much about your job. It is what it is, and you have a lot to offer. You want that stability. You worry about stability. I want that financial stability. I want that happy home. That the comfortable everything, and you're going to have it. You're going to have it, but don't worry about it, because when you worry, you're putting in that negative energy. You're putting out that negative energy, and that's what you'll attract. So you don't want to do that. You just want to have trust and love yourself enough to know that you deserve what you have, and things are going to just get a little easier. There's money coming your way, and good health. So don't worry. Start living and stop worrying. Okay, thank you. S.R. Kish, love reading. Okay, let's check this out. Love reading. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Um, Sometimes you hold yourself back. You hold yourself back too much. You need to express yourself. You need to do what's right for you. Some things are coming to an end, but whenever there's an ending, a door closes, there's always one that opens. And I have a suspicious thought that there's somebody from the past you have not quite got over. So you need to maybe wrap things up there and finish things off. And this, but there's some endings, but part of it is you holding yourself back, and they're asking that you look at everything from a different perspective. Maybe you've always thought of love or relationships and all that in a certain way, and they're saying, you know what? You need to think about it a little differently. You need to get outside the box there and think of love in a different way, because there's good news coming to you in the spring, but you're holding yourself back from really enjoying a love relationship. I think it's because of somebody in the past. So you need to kind of wrap that up, finish it off, okay? Thank you so much. All right. Andrea 54 Hector. Love message from my Carlos. I think Carlos may be on the other side, but let's get a love message. Carlos. Carlos. Carlos is telling you, I know money's a little tight and everything, and you're working so hard for it, but Carlos wants you to take a little trip. Even if it's just a little trip, it doesn't have to be across the pond or cross country, whatever. Just take a little trip. This would kind of refresh you. And I feel like Carlos will be with you during this trip. Um, and there's some good things coming to you this new year. After we get out of the winter months, I feel like you're gonna feel a new breath of fresh air, a new beginning for you. You're gonna have a little more peace. But this is like an aha. You can't stay stuck where you are. You need to move on, and it will be worth moving on for. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Mary Ann. Let's see. Oh, my goodness gracious. There's a lot of people around you that just really, they're very dramatic. They love the drama, and they keep taking and taking and taking your energy. And, you know, you're not going to change them. This is creating a little bit of a burden for you. So you need to fight this. You need to move away from this drama and these people that have this conflict, because it's very weary. And when you finally just say, okay, this is your thing, I'm going to leave you alone. You just, you deal with it. I'm moving on. And when you do that, you're going to be amazed at how lucky your life is going to transform too. Okay? Um, Miriam, I wish you the very best. And don't try fixing things, but move away from them and create new experiences. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay, let me shuffle these a little bit. Karate, career breakthrough. You are ready for a career breakthrough. I don't normally do mediumship unless something just pops in when I'm addressing your question, because mediumship takes a lot more time and energy. And I will have me and Dawn are working on a book, and we will have a book about mediumship, and it's going to be awesome. It's got everything in it, things that you've never read from other mediumship books, things that will help you develop your talents. Okay, Miriam. No, it's karate, right? Karate's career breakthrough. Okay, let me have a sip of water. I'm drying up here. Career breakthrough. Okay, career breakthrough. Okay, career breakthrough for karate. Okay, wow. Everything is going to happen to you late winter. I don't see much changes. I don't see many changes from now until about March, April. And then all of a sudden, you're going to make some decisions. You're going to have some victory. You're going to have more money than you expected. It's going to be wonderful. So expect this breakthrough late winter. We're talking about March, April, and good money cards, good opportunities. So just trust that, just hang in there. Do what you have to do now. Keep doing, and expect some big changes, but not until then, okay? So we're talking about March, April, okay? Thank you. All right. How we doing here? Remember, my book is still out there on Amazon. If you want to develop your mediumship, you want to learn tarot, you want to learn any of these modalities like pendulums, you want to learn how to scry, anything like that. This is the book to get. This is on Amazon. It took me 40 something years to write, which is a long time. Okay, and then this is Dawn's book, so both of them need to be in your library. The Ultimate Power Within, which is all about manifesting your life and making the changes necessary to bring in all that magic. And anyway, they're good books. So, and then my new book, Dawn's book, will be out probably by Christmas, and it's on mediumship. So, think about all this stuff that I'm telling you, and hopefully I am helping you. And if I am, please, if you're on YouTube, hit that little subscription button. That will help me know that what I am doing is of value and it's helping you, and therefore it helps me. Okay? All right. So Dexter's, anyone coming through? I feel there's a grandmother coming through, and she's got a great sense of humor. So think of her and think of her with love. And don't be surprised. You asked about people coming through. Okay, that's a form of mediumship. And a very interesting card you got was the moon. The moon is all about our dreams. It's about, oftentimes we dream about loved ones that have passed. It's almost like they come by and visit us. Sometimes they don't have a big message. They don't have any advice or anything. They're just there to say hi. I'm thinking of you. I love you. I'm doing fine. And so when we think of our loved ones on the other side, always say like a little prayer or send them love. They'll feel it. They will know it. Okay. We think that, okay, they're on the other side, so they're far, far away, but they're really not. They're right near you. They see the things you're doing, they love you for who you are, and you need to stop worrying it so much. Okay. But pay attention to your dreams. Ask for some guidance through your dreams. You'll be amazed. And what is important, they're saying that there's some opportunities coming your way this new year, and don't let anything interfere. In other words, set some boundaries for you. Make sure you're not doing anything you don't want to do, and you're going to have a sense of peace. But please work with your dreams. You're going to be amazed, okay? And my books also talk about dreams, so if you want to know a little more, get the book. Okay, Esther. Is this my Esther in Switzerland? Okay, anyway, let me pull some cards for you. Let me pull some cards for Esther. Okay. Okay, the big thing is they're saying that, you've got some challenges you're overcoming right now. But the big thing is they're saying keep focused, keep paying attention to what's going on and where you want to be and what your goals and your dreams are. And stay focused on that. It's very, very important because it's going to also bring you some money. All right. So if you're worried about money, the money is coming. But just stay focused and don't let anything stand in your way of achieving what's important to you, whether it's love, or career, whatever. Stay focused, okay? Thank you, Esther. The Love Goddess. Oh, my goodness. I hope this is Bonnie, maybe. Well, anyway, the Love Goddess, let's check it out. Well, you asked about love, and I've got two cards here about love. Oh, my goodness. But they're saying the first and foremost card here that's important is taking care of you. Because if you're going to have love and all this excitement coming into your life, you better be ready for it. So take care of you, nurture you, be good to you, love yourself, love your body, love everything about you. And keep working with the other side. You get the high priestess here. So you got some, this is so funny because you got two cards here about love. So if you really want love, expect it because it's coming. And I don't think it's going to come right away, but it's coming, right? Um, don't make any big decisions. Don't put your mindset in a certain way. Just be open and welcome this new love that's coming into your life. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay, Lisa Davies. Lisa. Okay. Okay. Did you get Andrea?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Um, Lisa. I think I want to dig in here and get these cards here that are kind of hidden. Okay. Don't worry about money. money coming your way. I don't know if you're expecting a big celebration next June, but it looks like a big celebration. Um, I don't know if this money is coming through something legal or you're going to sign papers and receive some money. There's a legal card here, and it could be that that is the way the money is coming. But it's going to change your whole life. Your life is going through a major, major upheaval. So whatever has happened, it may be quite devastating right now, but it's going to change. And as a result, you are going to, as difficult as this is going to become a blessing, and you're going to be so surprised. It's like a wish come true. But expect to go through a little bit of difficulty in the beginning, but it will be worth it. When the dust settles, it's all going to be good. Okay, Lisa? Thank you. Okay, MJH, job interview. Will I get along with my new boss, and how will the new job be? Okay, let's see. Let's see what you can expect with this new employment, new job. I feel rather good about this. Before I picked up the cards, I got this feeling that you're going to be quite happy with this new boss. At first, you may be, have um, a lot of feelings like, oh no, apprehension. But I feel like it's going to be okay. But in the meantime, take care of yourself. I know you're worried about money. Money's been really tight. Um, don't try not to judge this new boss, because I think in the long run he's going to turn out to be an asset for you. He's going to be very, very good. Um, okay. Anyway, it's going to be okay. Get some rest. You've been overworked. So these next few months, get some rest. Take care of yourself, and make sure that you're not worried about anything that you shouldn't worry about, because I feel like it's going to be all very good. I think you're going to be amazingly surprised. But at first you have this trepidation, this anxiety, and don't worry, it's going to work out. Okay, thank you, MJH. And Raya, people compare me with my sister. What does spirit guide say about you and your sister? Okay. It's an interesting question. Okay, you and your sister. Don't let your sister's energy drain you, okay? Um, Money's been tight and you've been working really hard, but I can't really say too much about your sister. This is really talking about your money status and things changing, but it may be that you worry too much about your sister, and therefore she seems to affect you in maybe a difficult way. Um, you're going to have some opportunities at work where you're going to have an opportunity to maybe change jobs. Maybe another position is going to be offered to you. If anything, it may be that you're going to have take some workshops or something, but it's good. Okay. I feel like you need to be very direct with your sister. Okay. If you want to know about your sister, be very direct with her and be very honest, and look for a lot of money opportunities coming your way. But I feel like it's because there's an opportunity to maybe apprentice or learn a new skill that is going to help you. Okay. So I hope that helped everybody. I enjoy having you here, and it's very important. Like I said, if you're on YouTube, please hit this the button. The button. Which button is it? Hit the button, subscribe button, and that will help me and help you too. And so I wish you the very best. I thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Have a great week.